Take a deep breath. You are exactly where you need to be. Hi, for everyone that's new here, my name is Vivian, and this channel is all things self-development, glow up, self-care, wellness, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's gonna be a lot, but the focus primarily is gonna be on personal development. And I'd love to get into a video talking about how you feel right before you enter your glow up. If you're like me, you've spent a lot of years cultivating, renovating who you are, be where you're at today. This video is more so for my ladies that, that are seeing, are feeling, officially getting into their glow up era. So today I'm going to discuss 3 different signs that you are actually elevating into your glow up era. What I'm actually going to be discussing doesn't really have anything to do with you physically or financially. It's all in the mind, and it's all via the actions of what you think of yourself and your surroundings. So the first way that during my glow up era that I simply stopped to settle. I stopped settling. What does that mean? For the longest time, one of the things that was to a fault for me was that I always saw the very best in people. If I see you, I take you for face value. I, grow to know and understand you because, like everybody, I knew that each person had their own story and of why they are the way they are, right? So that for the longest time has been my status quo, and that was even like with making new friends, with some of the men I meet, getting to know somebody first. Let me tell you something. It's not bad to stop doing this, and I'll tell you why. Because people, when they're first meeting you, they are only putting their best mask on. So when you are meeting somebody, you're having a mask on, not easily able to detect, oh, this is what is in the heart of this man or woman. This is their true intentions of getting to know me. This is why they want to get close to me or why they want to, evolve with me. When you're first meeting somebody, you simply have to take it for face value, yes, but also get to learn that person. It's gonna take more time than just a day to say, oh my gosh, we're just great friends. Like, let's go to Hawaii. No. With a guy where it's like, we really hit it off. And this is note to self because I am very much, I don't know if it's like part of like what I do for my profession, but I'm very much, straight to the point, like, okay, you great, I'm great, we can be great together. But that has bitten me in the ass too many times. I'm here to help you to not follow the same mistakes as me, you to develop and grow from the things that I experienced and that unfortunately I got myself into this via a circumstance or a situation or a friendship, right? So the first thing is don't settle. Don't take what the crumbs are that someone is giving you and think that's all you deserve. No, you first and foremost have to write down your values. What is important to you? Who is important to you? Why is it important to you? And then for anyone you meet that you see that you might want to take it a step further with them, friendship, relationship, all the same thing. You want to then either mentally or physically write out, do they align with these values that I wrote out for myself? Do they align for these values that I set? For example, if I say I love someone that is loyal and that leads with loyalty and shows that through different actions, you're not gonna settle for someone that can, at the drop of a dime, talk crap about you or that can easily be swayed by another girl. And honestly, there's a whole gamut of examples that you simply don't want to fall susceptible to. The main thing here is don't settle. It will be to your detriment if you do. Don't want to look back because everything is so much clearer when you're looking back. It's never when you're going forward. It's always when you're looking back. So you don't want to look back and say, dang, I wasted all these years caring about this guy and thinking we were going somewhere. Meanwhile, this is my life today and it is not fulfilling. It doesn't feel good. So you just want to be very clear about what you want, if that person can get there with you, and make your decision accordingly, right? So that's number 1. The second way that you know that you're entering or you're in your glow up era is you feel like your energy is protected. What I mean by that is you are so confident in the space that you allow, the boundaries that you have, all working together for you. And having an energy that feels protected and boundaries is literally the same thing. Because when you have boundaries, it's not everyone that can be in your space. When you have boundaries, it's not everybody that can know every single detail about you. When you have boundaries, you are less susceptible to fall into the traps and deception of man, right? So it's very important that you instill clear, crystal clear boundaries for yourself so that when people interact with you, they can already sense, I can't just say or do anything to this one. I gotta come correct, right? That's the second piece of how you know you're really entering your glow up era. Last thing I would say here, if you're a people pleaser, which is someone I used to be a people pleaser all of my life. And it wasn't until recently I realized, what's the use of that? What's the use of trying to please everybody and making yourself malleable to them, right? To ensure that they still love you and they still care about you. It doesn't matter because they're still gonna do what they're gonna do. So you might as well put those boundaries intact, right? And be crystal clear about those boundaries and say, you know what? I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I don't really care to be there for you in this way anymore. I don't want to go on the phone with you for hours when I have something due tomorrow. I don't want to do any of that. As much as it might hurt, I say quote unquote because it doesn't really hurt. You're just mad because you didn't have your needs met. It doesn't matter. In the glow up era, you're putting yourself first. All those times where you put these different individuals first, friendships first, and in some cases family first, you have to put yourself first. Because if you do not, they will sense that, oh, anything can run by this person. I can get away with this. She's so forgiving. Oh, when you have boundaries, you also have strikes. Make sure that it's very clear at what you do, how you present yourself, how you act, and all of the above. And lastly, the third way that you know that you are entering your glow up journey, you're literally in real time manifesting the life you desired. Yes. As simple as that. You are in real time articulating what kind of life you want to yourself, of course, what type of vibe, what type of life, how you look, how you think, how you feel, what you have, what you don't, and you are creating this universe for yourself. And when you are very clear about articulating, manifesting what type of life you want, you then trick your mind into thinking it's already that dream life, right? So everything you do is in conjunction with that version of yourself. When you are manifesting it and you're visualizing it and you're thinking and you're believing it, it literally comes to life. And it starts with your mind. So the quicker that you can get in tune with your mind and also detached from your mind, detachment is also key. When you are elevating, you are going up, how many people do you think is actually gonna come with you? How many habits, negative habits, you think are gonna stay? That belongs to your higher version. Negative habits, horrible belief systems, not being nice to yourself, not being confident, not having self-worth, not having pride, not having boundaries, not having values that you believe in, stand for. None of those things equate to your higher self. As you are glowing up, just entering right now, whether, hey, you just thought about it because we're chatting today, I want you to remember this. You are in control of your destiny via God. I'm a Christian, so for all my Christian believers out there that understand what I'm talking about here, you know that faith without works is dead. You know that God gives you free will, but he also instills purpose in you. You are very clear about articulating, this is my purpose, this is what I want to do with life. Oh, you don't even have to know your purpose, to be honest. Maybe you don't know it yet. You just feel this urge to evolve. I always feel an urge to evolve. I always feel an urge to rebrand, to reform. Always say I'm in Vivi 2.0. Never there yet. Still going. I realize that life is a journey. As that life is a journey, I'm trying to get 1% better every day. It can even be as small as getting top 3 to-do list done. As long as I said, this is what I wanted to do today, that's what's gonna get done, okay? All of that kind of equates to your higher version, where you have crystal clear boundaries, energy is protected, also stop settling. When you stop settling, a lot of the fluff comes out of the play, like you don't have fluff anymore. It's just, this is the bare bones. And whatever's in the bare bones is what you work with. Because when you have all these people around you and you're people pleasing and you don't have boundaries and you're settling, imagine how many versions and types of people that you are going to be associated with. So you want to get crystal clear and finite, getting to the root, getting to the root, getting to the root. Okay, this is my version. This is Vivi. What kind of atmosphere does that play into? What kind of people, what kind of places, what kind of things, what kinds of experiences play into this version of Vivian? So that's the same exercise I would ask for you to do. Again, starting from the top. Number 1, do not settle. Number 2, you're protecting your energy. You're putting boundaries into your atmosphere. And number 3, you are literally manifesting the life that you want. Doesn't have to be the most luxurious life, doesn't have to be financially free life. Whatever life you're looking for, you can get it. You can get it. So keep all of that in mind. Just a quick chat. So tell me, are you in your glow up era? Let me know in the comments. Again, if you're not already, please like and subscribe. I'd love to continue conversations like this. Let me know if it was helpful. And also let me know what other types of conversations you want to have. All things self-care, personal development, anything. Just let me know in the comments and I'll see you next time. Bye.